Would hear this guy that I'm showing. His name is Jason Gimpy Two Step Van Alstyne. He's guilty of identity theft, drug trafficking, guilty of stalking, and guilty of murdering my dog Runt in March, guilty of identity theft or attempted murder on me. He is guilty of murdering a guy named Jack Clark in 2021, being involved with it for OPP revenge. He is a serious crackhead, highly psychotic, highly delusional, along with the rest. This is me. This is damage done to me through OPP, skull splitting, deforming, injuring, torturing, medical blacklisting, identity theft, two frame, traffic, and murder. This is me before my identity theft and changes to me. Back in 2019, I was shot by ex OPP chief or commander before he left. Lies, time buying, cover ups, arrest refusals, false arrest, kidnapping, sex assault, blood and piss stealing, medical blacklisting, file falsifications, treatment refusals, discriminations, and false arrests to cover up their crimes. OPP, Ontario Provincial Police, Lennox and Addington, Spencer Mills 14716, ex chief or commander, year 2019, had me shot once again. That's lies, time buying, cover ups, and everything else began. Staff Sergeant, years 2019 2021, kidnapping and sex assault, Shannon Cork, Robert Kane, Robert Lucas, Stacy, a mental health worker, and Shelley Hefner, or Huffner. Serial killer copycat to Russell Williams, one known as Bill Wooldridge, 149 Center Street North, here in Napanee, Ontario. Now bald, glasses, goatee, frequents a loaf and ale and coffee cravings. Believes that he is I, Chris Wood, thinks that he is my dad, thinks that we were switched at birth, and believes he's also Harry Potter. This is Tyler T. Bag Lake. He is guilty of attempted murder, identity theft, and murdering my dog in March of 20 March 2023 with Jason Gimpy Two Step Van Alstyne. He is an OPP, little pisshead, fuckface, rat informant, and untouchable. Dale Hartwick, he is aiding OPP. He is up on stabbing charges and he is aiding OPP for drop charges, free drugs, and freedom. Tony Hearns, aka Axel Rose of Napanee, guilty of drug trafficking and attempted homicide with intent to commit. Jason Gimpy Two Step Van Alstyne again, guilty of animal murders, attempted murders, drug trafficking, and OPP untouchable. Blair Frederick Hardy, boyfriend of Spencer Mills, drug glacier, drug trafficker, identity thief, highly psychotic, highly delusional, guilty of murdering my mother with Billy Wooldridge, or the one known as Bill Wooldridge, in 2020 for OPP revenge. Highly obsessed stalker associated to Paul Bernardo, where he is also a copycat. And the one known as Bill Wooldridge is associated to and a copycat of Russell Williams right here in Napanee for Lennox and Addington, Ontario Provincial Police, committing identity thefts, forgeries, framings, frauds, and homicides for police revenge. Used to drive a Mercedes here in Napanee as well. Some of my identity changes, compliments of R&M use on me from Lennox and Annington, Ontario provincial police. This is how they brain injure. This is how they traffic and frame their victims by committing identity thefts and using wanted harbored inmate sex offenders, lies, time buying cover ups, and more. Never speak police crimes. They end bloodlines, the pieces of shit. I am Chris Wood. I'm 50 years old and I'm an identity theft, identity change victim. I've been fully skull split. I have no feeling or stimulation in my head anymore whatsoever. Damage is done, time's been bought. The lies, the bullshit, and everything else. One way or another, Wooldridge, Hardy, Lake, Van Alstyne, OPP, the doctors, justice of the peace. You're going to answer for your fucking crimes. You're sex slavery traffickers, and you're guilty of murdering the entire Wood bloodline. And anytime OPP wants with Spencer Mills, we can also go have my dad exhumed to prove my DNA because of what you've done to me, you pieces of shit, low lives. I am the end of my bloodline, and not only are you guilty of murdering my mother, OPP, but you're guilty of ending the Wood bloodline by doing this to me with criminal negligence and intent for financial thefts and frauds. You cause fucking homelessness to traffic victims and steal disabilities, welfare pensions, and commit homicides above suspicion because if a person is homeless or identity theft or as a whatever you cast your lies, you're above suspicion and get away with your fucking crimes using Dr. Tatiana V. and CEO of Lennox and Annington Hospital Patient Relations to aid you and cover up your crimes along with other co-committing criminal negligent doctors who are involved and need to face arrest with the police. Billy Waldridge, Blair Hardy, Tyler Lake, and the rest of the organized criminal pieces of shit. Be safe, everybody. Love all, hate none.